Mary Akorebi at the age of 14 years. Papa no so na Papa no Madrid name no. Papa no was scared of my hinkropa. No, let me share my experience.
Oh yeah, share your experience. Share your experience. It will put you in trouble, pay. It will put you in trouble, pay. Now, this man is in trouble because at this point, Sarkodie, Lydia Forson, Vanessa Jan, Kevin Taylor, and a lot of other people are calling for his arrest. They are tagging Ghana police to come and arrest this man because from his own lips, he has confessed to something that I still can't think about it. Like, I can't think far. This man has confessed to something so nasty. And everybody is calling for his arrest. A presenter in a radio station saying these things on radio. I have the full gist for you. Now, let me kindly remind you that in case you're in the UK, USA, or Canada, and you want to send money to relatives in Ghana, choose Lem-fai. Lem-fai comes with no service charges, no transaction fees, and the exchange rates are the best. And if you use my promo code Headless, you get $30 cash back on your first $100 transaction. So go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, download the Lem-fai app, and send money to friends and family. Now let's get into the story. I'm the Headless YouTuber, there's Headless Reactions. So there's a clip circulating on social media of this radio presenter who was sharing his experience. And the moral of the story that he was telling is about natural karma, the law of natural karma, and that what goes around comes around. According to him, he did something to somebody, and right now the same thing is being done to him and it's paining him. But listening to the contents of what he's saying, a lot of people are asking or calling for his arrest. Listen to this.
Mary Akorebi at the age of 14 years. Papa no so na Papa no Madrid name no. Papa no was scared of my hinkropa. No, let me share my experience.
What?
Na Mary na our body, nobody to say Mary na from class 6 to be o wie kumaka. Hey, o kwame. Boni nyo. Na me ban do sa level no. Ana me hunu say teacher ni bia hyase no ye na afri how are you? Na I'm fine. Afa me to wa me na my wife dim koma na me shadwa. Na say teacher ni we fa so ya on afri ni how are you? I'm fine na that. Me tell you I thought to kwabena na me say yes. Hello come me boy. I say me boy asade ba na say also only that no 14 15. I was coming out for so nya no. Or the classes and be enti na pa na be kura brand virgin.
The video.
I felt wow, say, when you say you're mere trialka, I'm say, I'm pow the law of natural karma. Come and she miss to come. Oh dear, you don't want to. Now,
in case you don't understand what he said, he's talking about how a long time ago he was, eating some girl 14 years. According to him, he chopped the thing from class 6. All the way to the girl completed Kumasi Academy. And that was what he was doing, and he was saying it with audacity on radio, that this is what he was doing to somebody's daughter. And now that he has grown, he sees that a certain teacher is, being kind of friendly with his daughter. And he asked his wife that, why is this teacher so close to my daughter like this? And his wife is reminding him that, do you remember that girl? That girl that you did this, when you were chopping her, how did you get her? And he said, through studies, yeah. So this is the moral of the story. That what goes around comes around. But then when he was saying the thing, it's only one person in the studio that I heard, he wasn't happy with what he was saying. The rest of the people were laughing. This is not a laughing matter, but the rest of the people were laughing. And the fact that his wife even asked him that when you were chopping this girl, that means his wife also knows that he was eating some 14 years. His wife knows. And I'm very sure it's not only his wife who knows. There are a lot of people who know that this is what this man has done. And he openly confessed it, and they were laughing about it. And the way he was even talking about it, you can see that he finds nothing wrong with it. From the way he's talking, it's like it's a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with it. He doesn't see it as a crime. He doesn't see it as a bad thing. That's why even when they were trying to stop him, he said, no, let me share my experience. Now, this man, his name is Poku Piesie. He's a radio presenter at Sompa FM in Sunyane. And he is the presenter of a show called Kamase Mami. Sompa FM in Sunyane. Poku Piesie. And with this thing that is circulating on social media, Lydia Forson came to write that if I speak on this video now, you will say I hate men. You will ignore that this man openly bragged about with a 14-year-old on air. You will instead focus on my outrage or make it the 14-year-old's fault for allowing this. Okay, this is what Lydia Forson said. Say, you people, if I get mad at this video right now, you people be dragging me. That, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? Or you come and blame the girl. Diana, 14 years, what was she doing talking to elders? Just say, they will not focus on what the man has done. So when Lydia Forson posted this, if you check the comment section, somewhere good, somewhere bad. Somebody said, in quote, what was she wearing? Why did she go into his room around that time? Kids of today are very spoiled. She tempted this man into having sexual relations with her. In quote, that these are the kind of things that people will say. Instead of focusing on a grown man taking advantage of, these people, they'll start blaming the people. Now, Mr. Meister also came to say that the wild thing about this is the fact that he doesn't see anything wrong saying it out publicly. And also, no one called him out or sounded shocked about it. This shows that it's a norm wherever he is. I shudder at the thought of it. And it's true. The way he's talking about it on air, it means he doesn't see anything wrong with it. Somebody also said that you have every right to rant. This man sees no wrong in what he did. Another person said, you don't have to hate men or misandry to speak on what's wrong. What's wrong is wrong regardless of what gender is involved. And Sarkodie came to write that I sense no hate here. He should not be walking around freely. And if you go and check the post now, people have tagged Ghana police and tagged Ghana police that this is an open confession. Pick this man up. He mentioned names. He mentioned the girl's name. He mentioned the man's name, the man whose daughter he was eating. So call him. As somebody working at a radio station who has a microphone and has audience and saying this kind of thing, what is he trying to tell the audience? That is it okay to be eating, the future leaders? Now, when Sarkodie posted that, I saw Sarkodie's tweet and I knew that people would start dragging Sarkodie. And just like clockwork, people started dragging Sarkodie. Somebody said, you've lost the moral will to speak on such issues. Somebody said, so many issues have transpired in the past days, from Kwame Nkrumah to Smith, yet you refuse to speak. Why the noise now about this? Chances some of you there, if the person speaks, hey, if he doesn't talk to hey, somebody said, you and Yvonne Nelson need to be arrested too. Munkuni pada. Some brought in on there. See how you root. Hypocrite. Somebody also said, how about you and Yvonne Nelson? You guys killed a child in 2010. That's murder. You must not be walking around freely too. Moral lesson, never forget your past as it can haunt you anytime. Somebody also said you lack morality to talk on such issues. Yvonne Nelson could have got you arrested too. Someone said, no be this dude aborted someone. Someone said, great one. And if you go on Facebook to Loud Silence TV, which belongs to Kevin Taylor, he said, Sompa FM is in Kumasi. No, Sompa FM is in Sunyane. Point of correction there. He said, Sompa FM is in Kumasi. They brought this some P word to their studio to brag about having with a 14-year-old minor. Ghana police has not arrested this idiot. If you speak on this issue right now, they will say you hate Ashantis and their businesses. How does this even make sense? How despicable can it be that the whole radio station in an urban city like Kumasi sees no wrong in entertaining a child molester on their frequency who is so of sleeping with a child, Jesus Christ. Now, this post and Casanet was like, from the fact that he got the location of the radio station wrong, that one alone messed up everything he was saying. Because he was now trying to say Ashanti Senene, but the radio station is indeed in Sunyani, not Kumasi. Now, if you go and check the laws of Ghana, defilement of child under 16 years. For purposes of this act, defilement is the natural or unnatural carnal knowledge of any child under 16 years of age. Whoever naturally or unnaturally carnally knows any child under 16 years of age, whether with or without his or her consent, commits an offense and shall be liable on summary conviction or to imprisonment for a term of not less than 7 years and not more than 25 years. So based on what this man has said on the radio station, Ghana police needs to pick him up, do the investigation, and then he has to go inside for not less than 7 years and not more than 25 years. And Alatai went to do some small research and brought me a clip of this man talking about the laws of Ghana and how the laws work and how he posted some case be that he spoke about and they've gone to arrest the person.
Hey, Sompa FM. I said we make an ano ya wada. Someone muti yen same no. Warrant we made it to Facebook. Ade che ya, I take effect. Makache will say, entena se na emra no. Ensunche obia. And a meme asema menhwehwe mu na menhu evidence no menka da. Uzana menka ho asem for the period. Baby nya warrant no enya tumi nya krata ni bi no. And am betu da ade che ya take effect.
Hey, Alata, you work. Alata can work. Right now, Alata has brought this information to show that this is somebody who believes in the laws of Ghana. This is somebody who believes in consequences. Somebody who believes that nobody is above the law. So if he believes nobody is above the law, and he has openly confessed to doing such a thing with a 14-year-old back then, chopping somebody from class 6 all the way to class 6 and 14 years old. But let's just assume that it was in a rural area. So maybe, that side, maybe you see people like, 14 years in class 6. So let's just assume. But in class 6, chopping somebody from class 6 all the way to the person completed Kumasi Academy. Hey! Now me say, it is your own mouth that will carry problem for you. And the fact that this man confidently spoke about this means he sees nothing wrong with it. Even now that somebody might be doing same to his daughter and he claims it's paining him, he is on radio saying it as if it is not an offense to be doing such a thing with a 14-year-old. Share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. But then, Nana Poku Piesie of Sompa FM Sunyani, Ghana Police, do your work. And Sompa FM, we are expecting a press release or something. Because at this point today, I am critical. We shall keep our eyes on this case and see how it develops. Whatever it is, I'll bring you more gist. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah,